Hello, in this video I'm going to pack all of this into this. I'm not just going to do it in the packing cubes though, I'm also going to do it without. Now why are we packing all of this stuff into this bag? Well, we're about to embark on a trip to Barcelona, including a 7-night cruise. Let's see how we go getting all of this into this for our trip. I do have a personal item if I need to pack some extra stuff in there, but I'm hoping to get all of this in here and leave my personal item for my tech and the things that I haven't quite put together for the flight. I probably will be wearing something similar to what I'm wearing right now for the flight. Being on a flight is more about comfort than anything else, and getting some of those heavier items out of your bag and in onto your body. The weight, as I've said before, isn't an issue because we do book through this bag, even though technically we could carry it onto an Emirates flight. We will be booking it through and we will be picking it up at the other end. That's just ease for airport navigation. We pack light for the on-the-ground experience, and you can learn more about that in blogs that we've written or our winter packing guide. But for today, we're going to focus on getting all of this into this bag. And if you want to know what I packed for Phil, check out the link in the description below that will have a companion blog post, which will really just be a quick checklist and a few rules that we have for packing. Nothing too in-depth, that just will give you an idea of what we've packed. This is for a February trip to Barcelona and the Med. I must admit, I'm thinking I've packed a little bit too warm by a couple of videos I've seen that have come out in the last couple of days. But I guess if it is too warm, it just gives me an excuse to buy a new t-shirt or something. Anyhow, let's get on with the video and we will see how I go. As I've said, I'm packing for a 2-week trip to Spain, and also included in that is a 7-night Mediterranean cruise. So I've had to pack for both of those and keep that in mind. And so just as a quick run through for the heavy outer layer, I've got, this is my puffer jacket, my raincoat, and my fleece lined jacket, just as something a little bit heavier. I've got a pair of jeans. This is my pantsuit that's foldable for formal night and stuff like that. I've got one t-shirt, a thin shirt, like jumpery shirt thing, and then 3 long sleeve base layery type tops. I've got 3 singlet tops. That's the top for white night for the cruise, and just in case it's warm and I need something to wear. And then I've got 2 linen button-up shirts too. Now I have actually got some other base layers coming, hopefully before the cruise, that are lighter colours, just so I can get a bit more of a mixture. A summer nightie. I've got 2 scarves of varying designs so that they will go with everything. My swimmers for the spa on the pool and the pool on the cruise. My underwear, socks, and I've also got a pair of thermal pants in there just in case. Our day backpack, which we take everywhere. My jewellery case, umbrella, brush, and our meds first aid. Some of cruise essentials, and our peg thing for when we do hand washing. I'm going to do a pack of my bag with all of this stuff in it without the packing cube, then I'll unpack it and repack it using the packing cubes. This is what we're going to get into my Away large carry-on bag. Now I start now using these little divots. As you can see, all of that loose stuff and little knick-knacky stuff create the base layer for this side of the bag. So I actually just changed that around a bit, and I've put my little slip-ons in that base layer and the scarves on the trolley now. That top layer, we got the swimmers, the socks, and the outer jackets. I could possibly get a little bit more in there if I needed to, but I think for now we're doing okay. Actually, I might put the singlet tops in there. And I've got the singlet tops in there. In this side so far, I've got my pantsuit, my pile of shirts, my jeans and my button-up shirts, and my white night shirt, undies are 90, And then I've just got this baby to go on there. And I think I'm going to get it all closed. As you can see, I have the bag packed. It's not overpacked. There's nothing left on the table. I have everything in there that was on the table. And now let's see how the clothes goes. Sitting not too bad. Okay, let's see how this baby closes. Easy, easy. And there we have it. Zipped up. Now I'm going to unpack it and repack it using the compression packing cubes. One thing about packing a bag like this is it's really hard to find things, and you've got to unpack everything and disorganize it to get something. So if I wanted, say, one of the kits that were on the bottom, I'd have to unpack all of this to get to the pack for the stuff for the cruise. So as much as it all fitted in, it does have its downsides as well. If you'd like to see more of our videos, why not hit the subscribe button? We are so close to getting to 1,000 subscribers, and we would love it if you became part of our community. Who are we? We're Phil and Karen, an old Aussie couple who like spending our spare time travelling, mostly to Europe and Australia, and we love sharing what we learn and what we see. We don't necessarily do high adventure, but we do show you beautiful destinations, and we do share with you the lessons that we learn. So hopefully they'll help you when planning your next trip so that it will run a little bit smoother. I'm using these tripped compression packing cubes. I love this product. I was so impressed. I wasn't expecting it to impress me as much as it did. They just seem to have a bit more give in them when you pack them. Now this one's packed down a bit tight than possibly you would want them to be, but even then there was no stress on the zippers or anything like that. So I've got a link in the description below. I've actually got a couple of affiliate links of stuff that's here that I've used that you may find helpful for next time you pack. There's also some other helpful links down in the description. Do you use packing cubes, or are you just put it in the bag? Let us know in the comments below. Let us know any packing tips you've got in the comments below. Honestly, I love getting responses from you guys. Now we've got the packing cubes done, the bag's ready to go. I'm going to start again with those little bits that we had before, and they will pretty much go fairly similarly to how we had them last time. The brush will probably actually end up in my carry-on anyway with the stuff that we take. That fit there, awesome. So now in here we will that, and there's still plenty of room in here, and that, and we've still got quite a bit of room. I'll show you once I've finished loading this side up. So these packing cubes are great because they'll fit that way along the okay, a bit of tweaking because that's not going to fit there. That will go down in there neatly, and then this will go across there. Lock all that in. Sorry, my arm was probably in the way. So that's that side, and so in this spot where I said there was a bit of room, this will actually go quite nicely, and if I needed to I can fit a little bit more in, not a lot. That's all of that in there, easy access. And then this side we've got the jacket, the two bulky items, and the pantsuit. The jumpers, shirts, the pants and iron ups, and the pantsuit, that all fits quite nicely. As you can see, it's all compressed quite nicely. It's all still fits like it did before. There's a bit of space here and there that we can use if we need to. And I do still have my personal item, which will have clothes that we'll change into when we're on the plane, and whatever else we need with electronics and stuff. And Phil will probably have the toiletries. Let's see if we can close this baby. Not a problem. So there we are. Both ways work. I just prefer this one for the organisational point of view. Well, it's been a couple of days since I did the initial pack. All of the things that I'd ordered and were waiting for the trip have arrived, so I've been able to do the proper pack. Arwen's not coming with me. She's just decided that the bag's a comfortable place to sit. I did transfer some stuff out of the away bag into my personal item. It is stuff that we're going to change into halfway through the trip in Dubai. We've got a 13-hour flight from Sydney to Dubai, a couple of hours in Dubai where we're going to have a shower in the lounge, and then we'll get changed into slightly warmer clothes ready for our arrival in Barcelona in about 8 hours after we board that flight. I took out an extra long sleeve shirt because I did add a second t-shirt because I didn't get all of the long sleeve lighter colours that I thought I was going to get. You want to play, miss? And I also changed out one of my scarves. The other thing that I did take out of the bag was the puffer jacket. I decided that my fleece lined jacket, and if it's wet or windy, that the rain jacket will be enough of a barrier with enough warmth to do the job of this, because I don't think, looking at videos and the weather, that we're necessarily going to need this too often with the other combination on board. So I'm going with the mixed combination because I like the colours. This is basically what I'm going to wear from home. Some loose fitting cargo pants for the flight for comfort, t-shirt, and then compression socks. Cannot recommend compression socks enough. They've changed the way I do long haul flights. That's everything we've got done. I've weighed all of this, so check the blog for the actual weights. I haven't weighed Phil's yet because tomorrow when he gets home from work and we do his final pack, we'll weigh his stuff and see what it weighs as well. But all of that information by the time you see this will be in the blog. There you have it, my away bag packed for our trip to Spain. I've ended up going with the packing cubes. I probably always knew I was going to go with the packing cubes. I just prefer the organisation that you get when you use a packing cube. Let us know, as I've said, what will you use? What packing tips do you have for keeping your selection of clothes a bit lighter and a bit easier to navigate when you go on a trip? I'd probably take about this many clothes if I was going for a month as well. So Arwen and I would like to say thanks for joining us. Travel brilliantly. Bye. If you want to see more and our new video series has not yet started, check out this video here where I share with you the 32 essentials that I call on when I pack for a trip.